See, if you are looking for a budget smartphone with insane battery, the Itel P70 might just be what you need. So this device is all about endurance, offering a massive 6000 mAh battery plus an additional 4000 mAh battery charging case, bringing the total battery capacity to 10,000 mAh. Now for a phone that is $85, that is 130,000 naira, that's actually okay. But does this battery beast deliver in other areas? Let's find out. Now, for a budget device, the Itel P70 keeps it simple. Now, inside the box, you get the phone itself, a 4000 mAh charging case, a soft silicone case, and an 18-watt charger with a USB Type-C cable. That's about it. No earphones, no fancy extras, just the essentials. Now, the Itel P70 has a sleek but functional design, available in silver and black. Now, the back features a textured pattern that gives it a bit of a gaming phone aesthetic, and while the body is plastic, it feels surprisingly solid. Now, the phone has a punch hole display for a modern look, a side-mounted fingerprint scanner built into the power button, and a dual camera setup at the back. Now, there is a triple SIM slot that supports 2 nano SIMs and a micro SD card. It also comes with the IP54 rating, meaning it can handle light splashes but is not fully waterproof. Now, in terms of size, the phone is slightly chunky, especially when the charging case is attached. Now, this is expected for a device with such a massive battery. Now, if you prioritize battery life over a slim and lightweight phone, this shouldn't be a problem. Now, the Itel P70 comes with a 6.67-inch IPS LCD display with an HD Plus resolution of 720 by 1600 pixels. Now, while it's not the sharpest display, it does have a 90Hz refresh rate, which makes scrolling feel smoother than on a typical 60Hz budget phone. Now, the brightness is good enough for outdoor use, and the colors are decent for an LD display. However, since it's not a full HD display, videos won't look as super sharp as the high-end displays on other flagship phones or mid-range phones. Now, the Itel P70 is powered by the MediaTek Helio G50 Ultimate chipset, paired with the 8GB RAM and 128GB storage. Now, it handles basic tasks like WhatsApp, YouTube, and light browsing just fine. But don't expect it to be a powerhouse, right? Multitasking can feel sometimes laggy, so keep your expectations a bit low on that. Now, for gaming, it's not the best choice, right? In PUBG Mobile, the phone defaults to smooth medium settings, but the gameplay isn't very smooth. Like, the gyroscope works, but is software based, meaning there's noticeable delay. Games like Mobile Legends should run fine, but anything more demanding will struggle. So if you are looking for a device for serious gaming, this phone isn't for you. So the Itel P70 runs on Itel OS 14.5 based on Android 14. The user interface is clean and there isn't much bloatware. It even has an infrared remote control feature. However, there's no NFC, so you won't be able to use it for contactless payments. Well, most Nigerians don't use it anyway. The phone supports Wi-Fi 5, so there's no Wi-Fi 6. And given Itel's track record, software updates are unlikely. Now, one small letdown is that while Itel advertises 120Hz refresh rate support, in reality, it maxes out at 90Hz in most apps. So is it really 120Hz? Now, the battery is the real selling point of the Itel P70. With a 6000 mAh battery and an additional 4000 mAh charging case, the phone is a battery champion. It easily lasts 2 to 3 days on a single charge, making it perfect for users who don't want to worry about running out of power. Now, it also supports reverse charging, meaning you can use it to charge other devices. Now, the 18-watt fast charging is decent but not the fastest. However, with such a massive battery, you won't need to be charging it frequently. Now, the Itel P70 has a 13-megapixel main camera and an auxiliary lens at the back, while the front camera is 8 megapixel, right? The daylight photos are decent and selfies look good with natural skin tones. However, there is no stabilization in videos, right? So footage can be shaky. The low light performance is not great, right? As expected, from a budget device. Now, the video recording is limited to 1080p at 30 frames per second, which is a standard for a phone in this price range. Now, the cameras are fine for casual photography, but don't expect flagship level quality, right? Now, the speaker is loud but lacks depth. The phone still has a 3.5mm headphone jack, which is great for users who prefer wired earphones. Well, there are no stereo speakers, so audio quality isn't the best. So, my final conclusion is that the Itel P70 is an affordable smartphone with outstanding battery life. However, performance is low and the camera is just average. Yeah, the phone is best suited for people who need ultra long battery life, users who just need a basic phone for calls, right? WhatsApp and browsing, right? And those who don't care about gaming or high-end performance. Now let me know in the comment section if this is something you're going to buy or going to go for. Please click on the subscribe button. Please like this video, click on the subscribe button. Feel free to share it with your friends. Yeah, I would really appreciate that. I am Eugene and this is Brand Deluxe.